AAVE, or African American Vernacular English, is an English Creole language. Now, this language derives from enslaved Africans who mixed their, well, the theory is they mixed their West African languages with English, which now creates a dialect that we know as AAVE. Yeah?
Creole language. What is that?
A Creole language is a language that derives from a pidgin, and it becomes a language when it becomes the first language of a community. You don't know what a pidgin is either, do you? Yeah, so a pidgin is a simplified language that forms as a way of communication between two people who speak different languages. Okay, so I'll explain. It's when a language is born out of necessity. If both people need a common language to speak to each other, then they create one by mixing together both of their native languages. For example, Spanglish. There's a lot of mixing between Spanish and English by native Spanish speakers trying to learn English, and it kind of creates its own language and its own, obviously, definitions between the communities. Now that we know what AAVE is, let's look at what it's not.
You're not getting it. It's not clocking to you. It's not clocking to you that I'm standing on business, is it?
Though the vernacular is very mainstream, it's seldom used correctly. The slang that's so often misused comes from ballroom culture, a Black and Latino LGBT underground subculture that was born in New York City. Ballroom has been around since the early 19th century and was brought to Harlem in 1967 by Crystal LaBeija. After facing discrimination during a ball,
Crystal, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for the third runner-up in the 1967 Nationals. Okay, now we're down to the real nitty-gritty. And here are our three finalists. Come on, kids. Come on up here to the front of the stage and let the audience have a good look at you. Crystal, where are you going? This is not the time to show temperament. Get back here and stay with the other finalists. Oh, well, you've got to expect losses.
Do you think she deserved it?
You know she didn't deserve it. All of them, the judges knew it too. Because she was terrible. And her explanation for why she wanted the money, to put it in the bank. She's not getting any money because Sabrina is not going to pay her. They're good friends. It's only publicity, and it's bad publicity for Holland and all the rest, because I'm declared as one of the uglier people of the world. She better get the hell back to Philadelphia because she's one of the worst. Where's Miss Sabrina? Because I'll sue the bitch. Did you sign a release? No, I didn't sign a release. And if she releases any picture of me, I will sue the fool. She won't make money off of my name, darling. She can make it off of Harlow and all the rest of the fools that will flock to her. But not Crystal, darling. Anybody but her. You can take all the pictures you want of me, but I better not see them on the street because it's over. Get a picture with me and Harlow and we'll see.
LaBeija was convinced by her friend Lottie, and they went on to host the first house ball in the early 1970s. The ball was designed exclusively for Black and Latino queer people to have their own safe space to compete, free from discrimination.
A ball is the very word. Whatever you want to be, you be. So at a ball, you have a chance to display your arrogance, your seductiveness, your beauty, your wit, your charm, your knowledge. You can become anything and do anything right here, right now, and won't be questioned. I came, I saw, I conquered. That's a ball.
Balls are competitions where houses compete against each other in a plethora of different categories for trophies. The categories range from face to body to performance, which is where voguing first started. One person from a house walks a certain category, and then they are given a rating by a table of judges, which is known as receiving your tens. Most judges are elders in the queer community, and when walking, they can model, dance, perform, lip sync, and they are judged on their effect and realness. Realness being authenticity. So, for example, I'm giving teacher realness right now by teaching you guys about AAVE.
Thank you for holding the hearing, and I thank you for letting me join you this morning. I think Ebonics is absurd. This is a political correctness that simply has gone out of control.
Not only is AAVE so often misused, it's also very often misrepresented. In 1996, the Oakland School Board made a decision to recognize AAVE, which was then known as Ebonics, as a language and use this as a tool to teach students standard English. This sparked major controversy because people thought that Ebonics was going to be taught in schools. Now, why would this spark controversy if it's just utilizing a language that the students already speak in order to help them learn actual standard English? Well, this is because AAVE isn't seen as a legitimate language. Many just view it as improper English or sloppy, and that's mostly when it is used by Black people. When people who aren't Black use it, it's seen as cool and trendy and even celebrated.
This beat on slap, bad boogie babies on top, money lawn, check fat, it goes clappity clap, clap, clap.
There's a phrase I grew up hearing very often when I was younger, and as I get older, it just resonates more and more. Everybody wants to be Black until it's time to be Black, which essentially means everybody wants to use and partake in Black culture without actually appreciating and respecting the people. When Black people partake in their own culture, we face discrimination and ridicule.
I love Zendaya's style, and I love when she has the little hair. She just had it. I think she has such a tiny frame that this hair to me overwhelms her. Like, I feel like she smells like patchouli oil. Or weed. Yeah, maybe weed?
Yet, when others do it, they can make a career off of it.
I'm a fine love, baby. You can finna catch me. Give you all of this, baby. Call me pretty and nasty.
As I said previously, misuse is still prominent, and you can see it here with these terrible, terrible Twitter examples. But what I think should be done now is I think there should be more openness with language and how we view language as well as linguistics. I believe that people need to confront their own unconscious biases and really delve into why they don't see AAVE as a real language. Spoiler alert, it's racism. But that's all I have for you guys today. Any questions? All right, class dismissed.